And welcome back to the channel. Today we're coaching the boy Rozzy. Is it how I should say it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So what we're gonna do is go through and we're gonna just test your mechanics. Okay, so if you come with me, let's set up a little drill. Okay, I want you to stand on any head glitch for me. Stand any head glitch. Cool, that's your head glitch. Okay, I'm going to have to push you from here. So my starting position is here. Yours is there. Now, off the basis, who should have the advantage here? We're both on very similar ping. Who do you think should win the gunfight if I challenge?
Me.
You? Cool. Explain to me why you should win it.
Because you only can see my head and I can see like 3/4 of your body.
Yeah, perfect. So I'm not going to challenge like that because like you said, I'll have the disadvantage. So let's give it 3 attempts. When you're ready, say go and I'm going to start trying and kill you.
With a sub?
Well, no equipment, no equipment.
Ah.
Yeah?
I mean, okay, yes, let's go.
What were you going to say?
With a rival, I'm going to try to kill you,
Yeah,
right?
both of us using a rival, no equipment. Happy? Happy with that?
Okay, easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah. So you can, if you want, get off your head glitch, okay? You don't have to, but you can if you want.
Okay. Like...
You can run or you can do whatever you need to do. All I want you to do is if I kill you, just watch the kill cam for me. Okay, so you're running around. So you've lost your position advantage, now you're running around. Okay, watch the kill cam for me. I want you to think about that whole gunfight, what took place there. You started off with the advantage, you then lost your position, went all the way around, and what happened at the end? I had your head glitch. So the first thing we're doing, okay, if you come towards me, every time you die, just walk towards me. A lot of the times, people have this thing in their head. They have to reposition. If you have the advantage, and you're controlling the gunfight, and I'm down below, you don't need to run away and lose your position, okay? You want to keep pressure on me. So if you find that I'm weak, you want to close the angle and kill me, okay? If you find that I'm running around, back away, get back into a position. So the last gunfight you had, stand here for me. If you stand here, turn around. Now, from here, who should win the gunfight, me or you? If we were both...
You.
Yeah? So the reason why is because I have the position over you, okay? So that gunfight, all I did was I stole the position from you. That's it. Let's try it again. Go back to that position. Now you know as well, once you shoot me, if you want to push me, you can, okay? I don't think you knew that before, so that's on me. But ready to go again?
Yes, I'm ready.
Cool, let's go. Okay, so I'll get you a bit weak. I feel like I'm in a good position now. So, talk to me through that. Watch the kill cam. What do you think you could have done better? Do you think that you should have won the gunfight? What do you think went wrong there?
I think my aim was pretty off, to be honest, especially when he was jumping out of the window, because I was expecting you from there. And yeah, I think that's actually the biggest part, probably. And but also you had like the momentum, of course. So he was going like down.
So I think I made the best of the situation, like you said, with the momentum. But that gunfight, you should still win, right? Yeah. Well, as a new, like, let's say we're the same skill level, you should win that. Okay. Let's have one more gunfight, and then I'm gonna explain the concept to you. So we've done 2 different attempts. The first one, what happened? Well, I took the position off you. I took the head glitch off you. Second gunfight, the first big thing we have to work through is from there. You shouldn't let me get to this spot without you killing me. Because that's a lot of distance to cover, right?
Yeah.
So you need to be doing a better job of stopping me from jumping across and shooting you. So I want you to notice, how did I do that? Well, I made you weak. Once you were weak, you backed down, and then I was able to get across. Okay?
Yeah.
So my job there was, I had a plan. I wanted to get up there and then use my movement. So I did that. I made you weak. Then I pushed through. Then I got there. And when I jumped off, I still think you had the advantage. I just wanted to try it. Okay, just to see again. For me, was that a good gunfight? It wasn't a good gunfight, but I still won it. Let's go again. Ready? Let's go again. Okay, so 3 times, 3 different gunfights. I think that one was my most efficient. Now, if you watch the kill cam, what do you think you could have done better in that scenario?
Well, it was really fucking quick, at least from my reaction times. but probably the second I notice you're on me and I'm not like perfectly on you, like just try to get in cover.
So that's good, but I think we need to go in the other approach of why, with you having the head glitch, am I able to shoot you without you even shooting me, okay? So first thing we have to do is make sure that if you know I'm around here, your crosshair is around here. Your crosshair placement should be around here. You're centering, okay? So that when I reveal myself, you should be shooting me immediately. You should be shooting my head immediately. Even if you think I'm about to come around the corner, you should start shooting a little bit. Could you go where I was and just go around the corner, like just shoulder it? I'm going to show you the difference, okay? So first thing is what you did. So go around the, like shoulder it.
Wasn't it shoulder?
Okay, like cool. This? So shouldering is this, okay? So can you stand like here for me?
Yeah.
Let's say I don't know where you are in the game, okay? If I jump out, I have to center onto you, right? I don't know where you are. So shouldering is just this. You shoulder to get information, okay? Now, could you just shoulder for me? Not yet. Just shoulder for me now. So keep shouldering to get... Okay, cool. So you're getting information. So that's what you were doing, what I'm like. You're just standing there waiting, okay? For a clear shot. Now try and shoulder again. You see I made you weak. I pre-fired you, okay? So what you don't want to do is you don't want to hold the pre-fire down because you're wasting all your bullets. Just if you think somebody's going to challenge you, just shoot like 2-3 bullets. You see now, like try shouldering.
Yeah.
But you see every time... I had a bad voice break. Every time you shoulder there, you're seeing how I'm making you weak. It's just making that a little bit harder for you. And that's what you want doing. You weren't putting any pressure on me. So you were letting me constantly shoulder and shoot you. Shoulder and shoot you. You weren't shooting me back. You were waiting for me to get over aggressive. And then you were going to shoot me. Okay? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is I want you to shoulder and try shoot me from the other side. Try and shoot me.
Kill you too?
Go for it. Try and kill me. So let's see your overall shot. Okay, so that was with me not moving. That was a little bit of a difficult shot for you, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like perfect. Now, try it again. Try it again, okay? Try to shoulder and kill me again.
Yeah.
What's the difference here? What am I doing different?
You're moving, basically.
All I'm doing is strafing, and look how hard it is for you to hit me. Because before, you're aiming at my head and I'm not moving. So you have time to shoulder and correct your aim like that, right?
Yeah.
If you watch a kill cam, you see all my bullets connect to your head very fast. Really quick time to kill. So when I killed you and you said, how did you kill me so quickly? It's because you weren't moving. So I lined my shots up, control my recoil, and perfectly shot you. But you need to be moving. You need to be strafing. Why? So that when I am shooting you, I can't just shoot your head. I have to now correct my aim because you're moving. So make it hard for me. The other thing, stand here, please. I want you to look at me and aim in. And don't move, just stand still. Tell me out of 10, how strong is aim assist? Right now, how strong would you say aim assist is?
Give me a second. 0.
0? Okay, now strafe slightly, just like this. Now, what about now?
Oh, yeah. It's like... Oh, a lot stronger, definitely.
Yeah? Now, just to show everyone at home, let's do the same thing. Run past my screen. I'm not moving my right stick. I'm not moving my right stick. You see there's barely any aim assist. Basically none, right? A little bit there. And the reason why I get that is because of stick drift. So that's why some people actually like having a bit of stick drift. So I'm not touching my stick. But now I'm going to move it a little bit. I'm literally just strafing and you see it follows you. So that's one, why people do like having a little bit of stick drift sometimes. And 2, why strafing is so important. You need to be doing it in your gunfights. Okay?
I have a question for strafing.
Go for it. Go for it.
Do I have to like go left and right, or is it fine if I just go into one direction? Because sometimes I notice like when I'm in a gunfight and I'm fully focused, I'm not focusing on strafing, but like on the aim, and I just go into like this.
The problem with that is it becomes a bit weird and it becomes a bit more environmental. For example, let's say I'm standing on here. Okay? If I was strafing far right, look what happens. Look what happens. I'm out of cover. I'm out of cover, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time, you're going to be in positions where you're going to be behind cover. You want to be strafing between the cover. That's kind of your guide. Because right now, like, I could strafe like this, but I'm not really moving. But if I strafe like this, I'm moving across the cover, right? So you want to be moving across the cover. Now, if it's like this, if I'm strafing right, sure, that's fine. But there's always going to be an endpoint. There's always going to be an endpoint. So it's better to strafe left and right. Because no matter where you are, let's say I just strafe left here. I strafe left, this is fine, but then I'm out in the open. You see what I mean? So it's better to practice with it in cover. If you accidentally strafe left, yes, maybe it's okay, but you don't want to rely on that. You always want to practice strafing left and right together. And I can say confidently, because I practice it, there's never times where I accidentally just strafe right. I'm always strafing left and right because it centers your aim as well. Can you stand here for me on the head glitch?
Is there a difference between... Oh, this one.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Is there a difference between doing like circles on the left stick or going left and right?
Again, so it's just kind of one, preference, and two, what's easier to do and harder for your opponent to hit. So, for example, some people like, even snaking, like some people like to do like this, like left and right. Some people go up and down. It's just fine-tuning it to make it consistent for yourself. So for now, instead of worrying about perfecting it, we need to just add it to your game. So right now, it's like, okay, if you can strafe in most gunfights, and then after like a week, you're like, right, I'm strafing a lot. I think I can strafe a little bit more optimal now. I realize that I strafe a little bit too much to the right. You can tune it a little bit. For now, let's get used to the mechanic. Okay? And constantly trying to do it. But to answer your question, strafing left and right is, again, just what's easier. For me, I just move my, if I'm looking at my controller now, all I do is I move my left stick left and right. That's it, left and right, left and right. And then if I see somebody, I move it left and right, I shoot them, and as I'm shooting them, I move my right stick down. That's it. So I'm using...
You don't aim with the right stick at all, just using the aim assist?
So you don't really want to just... So this is the problem without strafing and what you were kind of doing. When you're just relying on the right stick, I want you to stand here on this head glitch for me. And I want you to try and kill me without strafing, just with your right stick. Okay?
Yeah.
Try and kill me.
Reload. I'm trying.
And watch the kill cam. You can just see, like, it just takes way too long for you. Like, in a game, there's no one giving you that much time, is there? There's no way I'm giving you 20 minutes to kill me. I'm like, go on, reload, mate. So the reason why you're telling me you're struggling with gunfights and your aim is all over the place, right? Is because you're using the wrong thing. Okay? You're using the wrong tool. So you're not optimizing your aim. It's not like your aim is a problem. It's the way you're practicing is very difficult. And I want to show you the difference. Can you run left and right on your screen? And I'm going to try and kill you just with my right stick. What's the kill cam? Even me struggling there, I killed you quicker than you killed me, right? But it wasn't as clean as I would like it. It still struggled a little bit. Now do the same thing and I'm going to use my left stick. And I'm going to show you the difference. And I want you to see the difference yourself. So let's just say right stick alone. What was the difference between me and you? Well, one thing as I noticed was you kind of sprayed a lot and you were missing your shots, right? One thing I was doing, I'm not sure if you noticed, it was a bit more controlled. I was waiting to see when I can get a clear shot because I only have to hit you with 6 bullets. So I shouldn't have to reload. And because if I'm reloading, what does it mean? It means I missed more than 24 bullets, right? Because it takes 6 bullets to kill. So you reloading, that tells me you're missing most of your shots, which isn't what we want to do. Now, try it again. I'm going to strafe this time. Watch the kill cam. I thought I killed you. Let me wait for you to regen there. Let me know when you regen and just run up and down again.
Yeah. No.
It's just so much more easier to control. It didn't even feel like a challenge. It just felt like controlling my shot. Like, I'm just strafing and letting my left stick do the work. All I'm doing with my right stick is making small adjustments. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect.
But the right stick you still use, just less.
Exactly.
Right?
So what you do, all the work is with your left stick to strafe. All your right stick is doing is making small adjustments. So just it's like tracking. It's just like tracking. It's like, imagine your left stick is doing the movement. Your right stick is just tracking you. It's just following you, tracking you. And then when you're shooting, you're just using it to control recoil a little bit. So as I'm shooting is going up, I'm going to move it down. That's all it is. So left stick is doing most of the work. What you use the right stick for is before you get into the gunfight. Your right stick is your centering. So right now, I go through right stick. Watch the kill cam. You can see my right stick was working before the gunfight to do the centering. My left stick was working during the gunfight. They're like a team. Right stick works before, left stick during. But you still use both. It's just one has a primary action before, one has one after. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now let's move on to another part of the game, which is going to be movement in gunfights. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand. Where should we stand? Where should we stand? Talk to me through your movement in gunfights. Do you feel like you drop shot, jump shot? What kind of thing do you not really do?
Everything basically. I think like it's not even it's not second nature, you know. I really have to think about the moving. Like especially when I go for a jump shot, it's always intentional. It's not like
natural
just happening. Yeah.
What controller do you use? Like, do you use a standard? Are you on, what were you working with?
The DualSense Edge I have.
So is that like a scuff? Like you got paddles?
Yeah, but I have 2 instead of 4.
Oh, I mean, that's perfect. I only have 2 as well. Well, I have 4, but I only use 2, so that's more than enough. So one thing I noticed, and just from speaking to you earlier, it isn't really your skill that's the issue. It's just more your play style and getting used to it. So, like, how many bots do you shoot?
Currently, like 400 to 500 a day.
So this is a big problem because you're shooting 500 bots, right? But you're not optimizing your time effectively. So if you're shooting 500 bots and you're not jump shotting in game, what does that tell me? That tells me that this is somebody that's shooting bots to practice their shot, but they're not working on their weaknesses, right?
Yeah.
And if you're shooting 500 bots, if you're paying for coaching, you clearly want to learn. So what I want you to do is I want you to take yourself out of the comfort zone and learn effectively. Now, shooting bots is a great way of improving, but it's not like, I know you go to gym, right? We were talking about earlier, right? Imagine if you were talking to someone that's training and they say, oh, I weight train every day, but I only weight train my arms. What would you say? If they were trying to become a complete, if they were trying to become a complete, like build their complete physique and they said to you, I just train arms, what would you say?
Well, that's like definitely not enough.
Not effective, right?
Not effective at all.
So I want you to think of Call of Duty in a similar way. Imagine if a jump shot was a body part. Imagine if a drop shot was a body part. And you're completely not training those body parts because they're your weakest. You would say to yourself objectively, okay, this is training wrong. Right?
Yeah.
If someone said to you, oh, I go to the gym every day for 2 hours. Oh, what do you do? Just arms. That's what you're saying to me by shooting 500 bots, but not doing the jump shot. Do you see where I'm coming from with that comparison?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's try it. So what we're going to do, we're going to work on your initial thing so we know what we're working with. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to stand over here. Okay. Moving. All I want you to do is slide cancel to this head glitch and then shoot me. Okay. I want you to slide cancel to
this one.
So this one right here. Yeah. All I want you to do is I want you to do this. I want you to slide cancel to the head glitch and then shoot me. Now, if you miss your initial shots, let's say you shoot and you completely wind, I want you to stop and do it again. What I want to work on with you is a snap. I want to shoot, snap on me. So I'm going to be standing here. When you're ready, slide cancel to that box and then shoot me. So that's really, really good. That was smooth. That's what I expected on your 5th or 10th go. That was really smooth. Okay. So talk to me through that process. How did you find that? Because that looked really good for me.
Yeah. I think like I can do the slide cancel and I can do this like the snapping on it, but if you wouldn't have like, for example, explicitly mentioned that I should do a slide cancel, I would never have done it.
So what would you have normally done in this position? Let's say you think I'm over there, right? Let's just assume we're going to say this is spot 1, okay? I'm standing in spot 1. How would you normally approach this gunfight?
Like this.
Okay, cool. So the problem with that, let's try it. When you're ready, I want you to try and kill me. Stand here. This is your starting spot. And I'm going to try and kill you like normal whenever you're ready, okay? Try and kill me. Yeah. So this is a concept that we spoke about earlier briefly, and I wanted to save it for the video. What you're doing is really interesting. You said to me, when you were talking, I always ask people at the start, give me a little bit about how long you've been playing COD, what you're struggling with. And a lot of people like yourself, they tell me a similar thing about how I used to play at this level and I just want to get back to that and I want to kind of do the same play style, right? And it's very interesting. You said, I used to quick scope, I used to rush people. So you're trying to do the same thing. But the problem you have is, like right there, your best option isn't to just challenge me like the way you did. But if you're going to do that, you got to do it properly. So when you're jumping at me, Why are you not shooting?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's try it again.
Well,
this time.
no answer, but...
Stand here for me, please. I don't mind you jumping around the corner, but this time I want you to at least shoot me. So again, you're reactionary, or I want you to be a bit more proactive. So if you know I'm standing here, right? By the way, I was stair glitching to show you that that is not an easy gunfight. So you want to give yourself the most chance to win it. So I'm not going to stair glitch. I'm just going to stand here. But this time I want you to jump. As you're landing, I want you to jump again to the right. So can you show me how you would do it, please? That is perfect. Now let's do that and have a gunfight against me. When you're ready, let's go for it. What's your kill cam? You forgot to shoot. That's no problem. There's no problem. We're going to have to start shooting though. Now, the whole point of jumping around the corner is to camera me, to catch me by surprise, right? So you want to make sure you're shooting so that it at least goes into your favor. Let's go again. Okay, now, the reason I don't love this play is like you're seeing there. If I'm ready for the gunfight and you're ready, it's just a 50-50. At that point, it's kind of just down to gun skill, okay? I don't like having gunfights come down to gun skill. Because, right there, let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. Do what you want. Try and kill me. Go for it. Can you see that if we did that 30 times, I'm confident I can win that 25 out of 30, right? We don't want to rely on those gunfights. But if you went to the table and started shooting me, I think you would win that more. Because you're in a better position. So why not just take that? So stand here for me. Moving. All I want you to do is I want you to jump on the table like this and just try and kill me. Okay?
Okay. No slide cancel, right?
Yeah, this time we'll try a jump. So first time you do a slide cancel, this time we're going to try a jump when you're ready. Like that one, I didn't really have a chance to kill you, to be honest with you. I didn't really have a chance to kill you. So all you're doing is trying something a little bit different and getting a better result. But that's what I want you to shift your gameplay towards. Like going for the plays that give you the advantage. Okay? Now again, I don't think this is a terrible play, jumping at the player. But it relies more on skill and there's a high chance they can kill you. Can you stand here for me? I'll show you from that side so you can see. Try and kill me when you're ready, okay? Are you ready? I'm gonna jump at you.
Yep. No.
So I killed you, but that was a struggle. Like that, come on, like you literally were one shot away from killing me, right? So I can't say that was a clean kill. No way I can say that. I can say, honestly, you missed a lot of shots there where you probably shouldn't, and I was panicking and I just about killed you. So that wasn't a good play for me to challenge you there. Like you should have won that gunfight. But now come back here. Moving. What do you think about that gunfight before we move on? Do you think you should have won that?
I mean, against you, who knows, but against the guys in my league, definitely.
Let's change the question. Let's change the question. Imagine that the person you're playing is yourself. Because imagine it's your twin. The reason I have this concept is because then you'll see who should have won the gunfight. So what you're saying is 100% right. If you're playing against me, it's different to playing against yourself, right? I want you to pretend you're playing against yourself so that you put yourself in positions where you're going to, you know, who should win it? What version? That version or this version to play smarter?
100% the guy who's laying, because I suck on head glitches, getting people out of head glitches.
This is a very hard one because I have to jump around the corner and I have to shoot you in a really weird angle. Like I can only see your head right now. You can see my whole body. So just like you said, you should have won the gunfight. Okay, so let's take it for what it is. You should have won that gunfight from there. Now the exact same things. You could stay glitch if you want. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Try and kill me. So why did you were stair glitching, you made me one shot, right? And then you stood still, like you stood up and stood in the same spot. Talk to me through that decision there.
I think the standing up, it was basically, I was just not thinking. And I had to reload, that's why I didn't push you.
Okay. What I think we should do, I know you have a VOD you've got, right? I think we should just spend another half an hour doing a mechanic session because you've got a few sessions. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we just carry on with the mechanics while we... Yeah, I think that will help you more. Bro, what kind of MCW do you have? Because I need to get this. Shit is lit. What the You've just changed everything. Oh, wait, what the...
Yeah, especially when you press the left button, it's like taking a stick out.
Yeah. Bro, this is giving me my new thumbnail. That was insane. Now, anyway, I feel like a kid right there. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the game, and then we'll go through the concept, and we'll do another 30 minutes with the concept, okay? I'll make it like 35, because, yeah. But for now, that's kind of the end of part 1. Let's end the game, and we'll go through the concept of how to win gunfights, okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me, let me end the video there as part 1, and then we'll catch up, and then we'll go through the next part. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is going to be part 1 of the coaching session. That's going to be more kind of not the basics, but more just about the positioning wise, because I think right there, Rosie was in gold, and a big thing I noticed was just the positioning. It wasn't like you were positioning yourself in, like, the way you were approaching gunfights, when you position yourself smarter, you give yourself such an advantage. And I want to show you in a different map how we can apply that, okay?
Yes.
So, what map we should do? We'll go through it in a second. Let me end the recording there.